and out of the mist, the wild inhabitants of Crib Goch slowly emerge, up early to appreciate the rising sun.
If you are thinking that I've broken into a children's bedroom, well, no. This is just a bunkhouse where we stayed in Snowdonia, North Wales. What's up, people? Here we are with Mr. Damien getting ready for another adventure. After a good night's sleep, it's time for breakfast.
Every breakfast starts with the food of the champions, tea, toast and jam.
I'm on TV.
Car parked.
Let's gear up.
Weather looks good.
Let's go.
From the parked car, it's a 2-kilometer walk to a place near Pen Pass, the bottom of Snowdon, where our adventure begins. So Damien, which way are we taking to Snowdon?
There are many ways to the top of Snowdon. Pig Track, Miners, Ragers, Watson, Snowdon, they all get to the top. But today we are taking the fun way, where we go up the UK's longest and most fun ridge, Crib Goch, all the way round to Snowdon, then around the rest of the horseshoe up another peak called Lliwedd, then back down to Penny Pass. The adventure begins as we head out into the mountains. It's going to be a great day.
So excited.
And we spoke to the rangers who operate the car park there, and we told them, hey, what are the conditions like for Crib Goch? And the ranger looked at us, checked our kits, decided that we were good to go, and he said it'll be cold and icy, so take care, but the weather looks good, have a great day. Okay, we've just left Penny Pass and we're heading out on the Miners track. The conditions are good, the weather's moving in a little bit, and pretty soon we come to a junction in the path. Now, we could go down, but Venki, what do you think?
We're going up and into the clouds. Both paths go to the same place, but the path on the left is the Miners track. The path on the right, which we took, is much more exciting. Oh, here is the marker that says Crib Goch.
Venki, once you cross that bridge, there's no coming back.
Aha, it looks like I made my decision.
So we're making progress, and straight away we can see the weather's absolutely lovely. There's clouds rolling in from somewhere. We're not predicted to have any poor weather, but there are definitely clouds around. Let's see what happens.
And there is snow on the ground. That is beautiful. Up ahead is Crib Goch, and as you can see, it's a steep climb.
You have to walk with your hands and climb and scramble, and eventually we get to the top of a place of the North Ridge.
We are really lucky on the weather this day, and
the rock is fantastic. It really is always a privilege to be out on the mountains. And what's great about scrambling is you choose whichever path you want to take.
and you go where the rocks are or wherever your confidence takes you. Also, the rock is firm and gives a good confidence while climbing.
Well, the mountains in this area, it's just a big set of stairs. You don't fall off on the stairs.
So just be careful, and if you do slip, don't worry. Just grab something and you'll be fine.
It's all part of the adventure. So today was a perfect day for scrambling. No wind, no rain, the rocks were cold, not really icy, but very, very firm. They were good underfoot and they were great to hold. Venki, how did you find it?
Oh, did I tell you? It was at this place I stepped on a rock and it came off and it went all the way down. I was so terrified. You already reached there and having a sandwich. Guess who made those sandwiches? I did.
Oh, bravo!
Thank you. They have pickle and some cheese.
So where we are right now is we've climbed up the main ridge, the north ridge of Crib Goch. So this is the approach to the ridge on the side of the mountain, and we're having some food before we make our traverse across the ridge.
Why do you think we are making so much fuss about Crib Goch? Yes, it is classed as a grade 1 scramble. Even though it is grade 1, it has its dangers. You will see that in a while.
Crib Goch is one of the most fun routes to get to the top of Snowdon, but it is definitely the path that is less travelled, but it's also the path that is the most fun. It's a ridge that's about 500 metres long and has a drop on both sides of about 400 feet. It is safe, but it is a ridge and it's marvellous.
And here we have Crib Goch in the clouds.
And actually having this ridge in the cloud means you can't see the drop on either side.
So there is no fear today. It's very steep.
It is steep. If you fall off and don't hold on, it's a long way down. You will get more than a bruise.
And actually, the camera angle doesn't really show the steepness as well.
Because you're walking on a ridge that's probably maybe 50 centimetres or a metre wide, and it drops quite quickly away on either side.
Well, Damien, I didn't have this feeling when we were doing it, but now when I'm looking at the video, this is really something, isn't it?
I'm very happy we had this shared experience. It was a beautiful time to be on the mountain and to not have any rain, to have the place to ourselves, no wind, and with the cloud all around, it was so eerie and spectacular. It really was a treat.
Damien was always up ahead, while me, I was being careful and I was also being focused on
Staying
alive.
For myself, being on the ridge is one of my happy places, and I just want to go along and dance among the rock and enjoy it.
I totally agree. It's a privilege to be there. And as we mentioned earlier, we can't see the ground because of the cloud.
In fact, we have to go back again at some point just to see how it is when you can see the ground, because the ground is far, far away.
the ridge was.
You can see it's just a pathway today through the clouds, but that is the ridge. It's a metre wide, full of broken rock at the top, but the rock is sturdy.
Ah, yes. Wonderful.
So the end of Crib Goch has a set of 3 big rocks called the Pinnacles, and that's the next piece we have to tackle.
Is this the place where you told me that we might need to help each other?
That's right there. When you can see the ground, you can see sometimes the actual exposure you have, and it can be a bit nerve-wracking. But today we were lucky. The danger was there, but we can't see it. So therefore, no danger.
Hello.
Hi. You right?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just trying to find a way.
Oh wow. Thank you, you too. Two creatures of Crib Goch are slowly chasing each other. A game for now. Who will win?
Don't think that's going to the video, but it's good.
Was that exciting for you?
It was. Thrush.
Just try to step over with your hands.
Okay.
Chase the lock.
Going that way.
Well done. Crib Goch, done.
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 So Crib Goch is done. We went up the north ridge and then the ridge itself. We crossed the Pinnacles and then scrambled down.
And this part here always fascinates me because no matter what the weather, it looks like a sky bridge. It's a hill that goes into the distance with grassy slopes on either side.
The ghost of Crib Goch wanders off in search of his prey. Probably he's heading off to Snowdon, Iphidra, the tallest of them all. Will he make it to fight another day?
It is so fascinating. It's a connecting ridge between Crib Goch and the next mountain on the way to Snowdon. Whoa.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good. It was a nice.
It's a nice
climb,
climb, isn't it?
yeah.
It is nice. It's
Wonderful.
fun.
And here we can see actually the change in the weather. Above us we have the blue sky, and all around us we have a cloud inversion. And that there we've just seen is a snowbow, not a rainbow, a snowbow.
Alright, sure. You be careful, okay? Whoa. That's Snowdon Peak, right?
Here we are on the Snowdon Peak. We're taking a break, looking around, and then have a sandwich.
And it's here we're going to make the return journey on the other half of the Snowdon snowshoe. What was a surprise was that on this side of the mountain it was less rugged, as in fewer rocks, which means we could walk more. But because the terrain was more flat, there was actually a lot more snow. A lot more snow that had drifted.
I had lots of fun in the snow, remember?
Thank you. You had more fun than most in the snow.
Well, I was slipping, sliding, rolling all the way down.
You were such a big kid. There you go. Any piece of snow, Bank is on it.
Whoa.
Oh look, I started to slide on the snow. It was so much fun.
I can only imagine how cold it was down below.
Okay, my bum started to freeze.
Gratulera.
This was from my camera.
That's nice. You're doing that?
So, as part of the horseshoe, there's another peak in the way, and we could go round it, but we have to go over it. It's a nice scramble, quite straightforward, but compared to Crib Goch, a bit of a walk in the park, but still very enjoyable.
From the bump at the end to those 3 rocks.
From the bump at the end to the 3 rocks.
Yeah, so see you go up. There's a bump. That's
Yes.
where I was sitting waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
And then from there to the 3 rocks, the 3
Right, yes.
the 3 pinnacles.
Okay.
Between there and there, that's Crib Goch.
It is 500 meters.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
And then the
That's
rest,
the last, yeah.
then the rest of it here is kind of okay. And you go up.
This is where we stopped for lunch for another sandwich.
This was a great place to stop actually, because what it does, it gave us a great overview of where we've been.
Over there, up the hill.
Oh, okay. How do you feel?
Oh, time for tea.
Scary. So good to see the car, isn't it?
Oh.
Good to see the car. So good to see the car.